Hi everybody, Scott Fuller here with another edition of the East Bay Real Estate Market Minute, the fastest 60 seconds in real estate. Okay, the election is finally over, but what I want to talk about today is how might a Trump presidency affect East Bay housing market. All right, we're going to be talking a little bit today about we expect Trump to be elected president come January. With that said, what type of changes might he bring that would affect the East Bay housing market? The first is, we've seen interest rates go up 0.5% since the election took place, mortgage interest rates. That's a pretty big jump. If you look at an average loan amount of $700,000, an increase of 0.5% is a $200 a month increase. So if we see continued increases, and what we've already heard a little bit is that obviously Janet Yellen is the head of the Fed, and she's going to determine when interest rates are raised or lowered. We've seen very, very gradual increases and probably artificially low Fed funds rates. Now, we have seen that they're expected to already bump those up, but there may be more pressure from a Trump presidency for Yellen to increase those mortgage interest rates over the long term. So as we see mortgage interest rates go up, we're going to see affordability decrease. So that's the first thing, is mortgage interest rates. The second thing is we're seeing a large sell-off in tech stocks. And so that obviously impacts a lot of the buyers in the East Bay are working in the tech sector, whether in the East Bay or in the South Bay or San Francisco. So as we see more people, the valuations potentially go down and people sell off the tech stocks to be able to invest in what they think are going to do better under a Trump presidency, such as banking, finance, different things like that, then that may impact affordability or people's ability to be able to purchase in the East Bay and continue the drive up of our high home prices. Another thing is what type of demand changes are going to happen as far as what happens with Donald Trump and basically undocumented immigrants. Most of those who work here in the East Bay or in the South Bay are renting in apartments until they are documented citizens. So if a lot of those people end up not coming over to the United States or end up leaving the United States, whether that's by their own will or by some, what Trump puts into action to make that happen, we could see a lot of vacancies in apartments. And there's been a mad push by builders to continue to build high density housing such as apartments. So as we see apartments potentially go vacant, that can impact the housing market as far as people's ability to say, it may make more sense to start renting now because rents are going to drop if that was the case. We might see rents drop because of vacancy issues, and that could impact housing as well and drop housing. So that's another piece of it. We're also going to see, and this may have an opposite impact on it, he's talked about rescinding a lot of HUD's programs and Dodd-Frank and a lot of the other programs that have put mortgage restrictions in there. So that could actually have a reverse effect and create more affordability, more loan programs, more deregulation for financial institutions that are offering loan programs out there. So we've got a lot of different things in play, and it's going to be hard to say until we get probably another year into it to find out what's going to go on. What's going to happen here, what type of impact that presidency would have on the East Bay housing market. But my personal take is we are going to see interest rates go up, and that may not just be due to presidency. I mean, that's going to be because we probably are nearing a peak. So if you're thinking about making a move in the housing market, talk to me, and I can sit down and to help you decide what your options are, what may be the best move for you moving forward. Okay, thanks for taking the time to listen. Hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.